too many donations. And the reason why they were basically pressuring us of being able to move these donations and get them to the fore faster for sales is because we were in violation of OSHA, and we were also in violation by the fire marshal. So within 2 days, I come into work and the fire marshal is there, and they're telling us that we're blocking too many exits, we have too much stuff, and we have a certain amount of time that we need to clear this stuff out. And so my store manager is talking to HR and corporate and everybody he needs to talk to, and they're basically telling us, hey, y'all have a certain amount of days to get this stuff cleared up or we're going to close y'all down. And so they picked a few people to come in and work an overnight shift. So it was me and 3 other people. We came in at night from 10 o'clock to 6 a.m. in the morning, trying to get the store under control. But the donations were so many that the donations actually touched the roof in the store. And I couldn't understand why they didn't bring a truck in, take these donations, put them on a truck, and send them to stores that didn't get as many donations. I kind of felt like the store was greedy, and the people who were over the store, not necessarily the store manager, were greedy. I felt like at that time, because you know you have employees that are working in a hazard environment, because I almost tripped and fell at least 100 times. We have fire marshal codes that we're violating. I just felt like the stuff should have been sent out to another location. Well, after working maybe 3 nights, trying to get the store under control, on top of the multiple donations that was coming to our area every day, it was unable to happen. I was scheduled to come in and work one following night. I was told a fire marshal had already came in and that managers from multiple stores came in and they completely got rid of all this stuff. A lot of it was trash. A lot of it was put on trucks and sent to other locations because they had to get the store up to par. Which I felt like at that time, also like y'all are getting rid of stuff that is good, stuff that people donated, stuff that people wanted to go to homes where people could use these things, which again was the founder's hopes and dreams when he started this organization. And so at that time, I just felt like this store is full of greed. And so in the midst of me looking for a place, I'm steadily getting denied because of this felony that I have. Well, one day, the HR person comes in and is asking me about getting this management position. And I'm saying, well, you know, I already went ahead on and I put in my 2-week notice. I'm moving because I was fed up with not being able to live in the community in which I wanted to live because of this X on my back. And so my sister had told me, you know what, maybe you should just apply, come back home, apply for a place over here because they have second chance housing and things like that. Maybe somebody will accept you. And so that's what I ended up doing. So one of the HR partners is talking to me and basically all of a sudden, hey, I have a really good friend in the Galleria area that has an apartment complex and I'm sure they can at least get you in a 1-bedroom. And there was a stipulation with this. He's basically telling me we can get you in a 1-bedroom, but also we have another store in that area that needs a manager. Would you want to manage that store location? And I basically tell him no. I'm like, I put my 2-week notice in. I got a place outside of this jurisdiction. I'm going back home. And I'm also putting in a transfer to go work in that area. I did not for no reason want to still work for Goodwill, but I felt like, hey, I'm already here. I can get to that location and then start looking for me other means of employment when I get there, because I no longer felt like, you know, the store actually stood for what it should stand for. I didn't feel like the founder's dream was being kept alive while I was working for Goodwill. So he's telling me, are you 100% sure? Because we can start working on that right now. But I've already been here now at this time for 8 months and nobody has helped me.